Hi. Dang, I did it in over 30 seconds. Y'all, I'm just getting myself together on all the platforms. Okay, so hello. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know me, I am Tenille Stewart. I help women who've been diagnosed with lupus or chronic illness go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. Here I am. There you are. Thank you for being here. If you could and if you would, please go ahead and tell me if you see me on all of the platforms. I should be on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I just realized I have my phone on TikTok. Oh, I'm also on TikTok. Tickety tockety. I'm a goof. Okay, that's a comment. I would tell people to go look at it through my phone, but I'm using it to TikTok, so that was an error, a faux pas on my part. However, here I am. Hi. Oh shoot, I'm not live on Instagram. Dang. No, because I didn't press go live, so I should be now. Do you see me? Baby, can you see me? All right, we're here. All right, I see you. Awesome. Thank you. Yo, hello. All right, so if y'all could share this live, because I did not do an amazing job of sharing it like I would normally. I was in space, picking people up from the airport and stuff. Like I was doing things, okay? I was booked, blessed, and busy. So if you could, share. Because today, I'm gonna run it back one more time because I did not say it on Instagram. I am Tenille Stewart, and I help women who've been diagnosed with chronic illness go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. Welcome to this place that we call my live video. I'm really wishing and hoping that I would have done other things. However, I'm not living in regret. I'm living in the here and the now, baby. So today's topic, I'm just by myself today, which, we needed some alone time. We had guests for like multiple weeks. Just, we needed some like you and me time. So thank you for being here. I wanted to make sure you knew that I'm a vegan. If you hadn't heard, I'm very vegan. And I talk about it quite a lot. I'm wearing a t-shirt today that says, anything you can eat, I can eat vegan. And that is 100% true. If you were unaware, if you only knew me from my chronic illness content, I also, great afternoon. I'm also a vegan baker. My mother is a pastry chef, and I went vegan 8 years ago. Man, almost 9. I put in my masterclass that it was 9, but it's actually 8. Almost 9 years ago. So I went vegan for health reasons, and stayed vegan for every other reason that there is in the world. So I went vegan originally because I didn't intend to go vegan, actually. So when I had my major flare-ups and whatnot, I did a green juice fast. What happened was I didn't want to go on lots more medication. So I was looking for a natural way to keep me off of increasing my medication, because it seemed as if whenever I went back to the doctor, they would tell me, oh, we'll just give you more medication. And I didn't like that. It made me sicker. Like, the choices were, let lupus be beating you up and making you feel like you're dying, or take this medication and the symptoms of that medication make you look crazy and feel like you're dying. So I had a friend who, he was raw vegan at that time, and shout out Paul. I know you, I'm going to send this to you because I'm calling you out, buddy. He was raw vegan at the time, and he hung out with like a gang of Rastas. So I am, half Jamaican, and my I know Rastas and whatever, and like eating like a Rasta is like they don't mess with pork. They're usually very like vegetarian. Maybe they'll have a little fish, maybe pescatarian. So they eat from the earth, Rastafari and that. So he knew this Rasta guy, and he said he knew somebody who knew the cure for lupus. And I was like something teen or maybe early 20s, and I was like, give that to me, whatever that is. I believe him. He's a Rasta. So I did a 30-day green juice fast, right? And before I did this fast, I watched a documentary called Crazy Sexy Cancer. And this lady named Chris Carr she had cancer, really bad cancer, and it was supposed to kill her. And they gave her a timeline of when she was supposed to die. She was very upset about it. So she went on like a quest to try all the alternative things to keep her alive. And she's alive to this day. She has books out. She has that documentary out. She has like a farm. So she ended up fasting and doing these things. So I was gung-ho. I was like, yes, gonna fast, gonna do the things. That's it, blah, blah, blah. So I did a 30-day green juice fast. And in my green juice specifically was kale, celery, apples, and lemon juice. It's tasty. Like, I don't know if, like, when I started, I thought it was super tasty. But I know that I can go back and drink that juice anytime and feel like this is great. It's like a little tart, a little sweet, a little green. It's good. So I did that for 30 days. And then while I was doing that green juice fast, well, the first time I did it, I just did it and then went back to my life and whatever I was eating, and it was fine. And then I would do a re-up. Every couple years, or like once a year, just to, make sure my immune system was acting right. Because when I did the green juice fast, I put myself into remission for like 2 years or better. And I was like, oh yeah, get it. That's my life now. This green juice fast re-up is what's going to save me. Never thinking like maybe you shouldn't go back to eating all of the crap that made you sick. Maybe you should just eat the things that make you feel good. So I eventually, one of the times I was doing the green juice fast was watching a lot of vegan YouTube. And this is the heyday of vegan YouTube. Like a lot of those content creators don't even exist anymore. But I was watching these vegan YouTubers, and I was watching a mukbang channel, Nikocado Avocado. Anybody know him? He crazy now. Don't watch him. He was at that time doing vegan mukbangs and like recipe videos. And like I was watching a bunch of other people do recipe videos. And while I was fantasizing about being able to eat solid food, I was taking notes. I was like, okay, when I can eat solid food, I'm about to eat this, that, out. So when I got off my fast, my green juice fast, I started making these vegan recipes. And I went one full week of accidentally, I guess, eating only vegan and not missing anything out of the stuff. So like before I did that fast, the last meat I had, I went to Wendy's and I picked up a chicken nugget, a small chicken nugget. And that was the last meat that I had. And I had no idea that was my last meat. I'm thinking that if I knew, I would have something hearty, something like a favorite of some kind, like, I don't know, ribs or something. I don't know. I would have had a burger, something, chicken nuggets. That was it. And I went on the green juice fast, 30 days, day 37. I was like, I've been vegan for a week. I guess maybe I should have stayed vegan, And that's what happened. I literally, just the diet. In my mind, even though I went to school for nutrition, I have a degree in nutrition, certifications, registrations for nutrition. Like I could work in hospitals or nursing homes or that kind of stuff. And, make menus for diabetics and that kind of thing. And I thought about being vegan. I just didn't understand how it would work. And it sounded really, really hard. It sounded like, and Jamaican and British people, we'd be eating from the rooter to the tutor. Any kind of organ meats or like the stuff that American people are like, ew, how could you eat that? My family eats that. Like chicken foot soup and pig foot, every foot, whatever kind of, it's a foot, they probably eat it. So literally in my mind, I was like, oh, this is probably really going to be hard. then when I did the green juice fast and did a week of unintentionally no meat, no cheese, no anything that I was aware of that had animal products in it, I was like, I can do this. This is not hard. So after I told my family, so I'm not eating any of that stuff anymore. My mother's heart was promptly broken because she's a pastry chef, and we have things like a lot of I don't want to say rituals. What's the other word? Like very like comforting traditions. That's the word. Traditions in my family. And one of them was my birthday cake. So my birthday cake was white chocolate cake, strawberry filling, and buttercream frosting. Because I'm not really a fan of like that thick, heavy, regular frosting. And that was my whole life. My mother made me that cake. And when I went vegan, she was like, what am I supposed to make you? Like, how can I feed you? This is not fair. Like, it's as if I did something to them, which was very funny. But that's how I became a vegan baker, because I never really cooked much or baked much before I went vegan. Then after I went vegan, I was like, oh, I need to feed myself now because nobody else knows what to do or how to do it. So it was out of necessity that I learned. And it's great because now I do have a vegan business, Sweet Tea's Vegan Bakery. Look up my Instagram. I will tag myself everywhere so that we can get, some business in there. The fat girl fall is coming up. Y'all can, get those carbs in. Get fluffy for the winter. Get yourself warm. So now the fact that I went vegan is not the task. It's not the final destination, because I understood for health purposes, going vegan was going to help me. And it did. It definitely did. Like, my flare-ups are less severe, because that's not the only thing, right? You could eat perfectly and not have the stress, sleep, activity part of your life together, and you will still be sick, get sick, all that things. I stayed vegan because I found out all of the other things that it helps. My picture's on my phone. Could you look on my iPad, please, and go to my favorites picture and tell me the things that being vegan for one day saves? So it saves being vegan. I don't know. Being vegan is not only for your health. It is for the planet's health. It is for the animals' health. Reach. Sorry, y'all. I have company here. Okay. Oh, that's all my recently deleted. Okay, that's why. Go to my favorites, please. I'm looking up a photo that's on my iPad that would tell all the things you save by being vegan for one day. So, when I realized some scientific facts about veganism, it's what kept me, because there's so many people who go vegan for years and then they cut it out because it doesn't serve them in the way that they thought it would serve them. Like, if they do it only for health and then their health is not pristine, then they go back. I understand now, after almost 9 years, thank you. After almost 9 years, every little bit that I do for the planet outweighs what it does for my body. I'm one person, and I am impacting with my little ripple that I put into the ocean. I am impacting everyone around me. So being vegan for one day, each day you're saving 1,100 gallons of water. You're saving 45 pounds of grain. Because, mind you, people get all up in arms about almond milk using a lot of water, when really using that water to feed animals, for them to drink and eat grains, all the animals that you eat are eating soy, corn, all of that. The feed that they're eating, most of them, even if they say they're grass-fed, there's not enough bulking power in them. If you're seeing those giant, I don't know, chicken breasts or whatever, those are soy-filled corn-filled GMO. I'm not fussed about GMO, but those type of things are all in those meats that you're eating. Anyways, 45 pounds of grain, the life of one animal. I don't eat people's babies because I don't want that karma. And I don't take other people's men because I don't want that karma. It's all the same. If you don't have to kill, why kill? It's very weird to me that is so normal to us. And I'm not guilting anybody who is not vegan. I was not vegan for almost 30 years. So yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me anymore to not be vegan. 30 square feet of forests you're saving every single day that you are vegan. What? Somebody wants to join my live. I don't know who that is. Okay. So they, build all these farms and build all of these places to house these animals. And they don't, like, those trees we could use to get more oxygen to the planet. So what are you really building that for? And 20 pounds of CO2. So all the machinery it takes to run factory farms is pumping poison into the air consistently. And one day you're saving all those things. 1,100 gallons of water, 45 pounds of grain, the life of an animal, 30 square feet of forest, and 20 pounds of CO2. So humans in general desire narrative more than facts. And that is why people go vegan and don't stay vegan, because they're like, oh, this is going to transform my body. And then it doesn't. This is going to do what, like, all of the things that they fantasize that it's going to be. Like, if I go vegan, then this is going to happen to me. If that doesn't happen immediately or within the first couple of years, then yes, they'll go back. I have it indoctrinated into my brain so deeply and my heart so deeply that I will never go back. I can never go back. And there are people who have medical conditions that they are not able to digest things and, certain things that they can't do. That's completely, to each their own battle, their own journey, their own life. I'm just saying that being vegan has helped me immensely in so many ways. A thing that people don't think about at all is if you are eating a factory farmed animal with a soul, you realize that, like, human bodies, animal bodies, mammal bodies, when you are scared, you pump out into your body hormones, fear hormones, like sadness hormones, all that, right? And then they are frozen into this newly slaughtered animal. So their blood that you're going to cook down and concentrate, you're going to ingest all of the, even if they're not pumped with steroids and antibiotics, which a lot of them are also, without that, just naturally, something afraid, something, sad, and knowing what's going on, because they're conscious, they have souls, they understand. Like plants, people are always like, oh, plants have feelings. Like, they don't have nerve endings, so they can't feel pain. They like, move towards the sun and know what they're doing that kind of way, but they don't have minds the way that animals, mammals, fellow mammals have souls and minds and feel nerve ending pain. So ingesting all of that, the higher in meat and stuff that the USA, I don't know about everywhere else, that the USA is ingesting, the more antidepressants are sold, the more medications are sold for mood disorders and that kind of thing. Because even 40 years ago, I'm 38, 40 years ago, people were not eating as much meat as they are now, right? Right now, the American diet is you put a hunk of meat on the plate and then you put everything else around it. Like, that's the standard American diet, the sad diet. I'm not down. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to put some vegan documentaries in the description of everywhere so that y'all can watch. I I'm wondering if I'm connecting. I see you, Mitch. Thank you. I know your friend Sean is a vegan also. I love that. I do love that. And if anyone, pumpkin spice. I love pumpkin spice bread. I love it. If anyone would need or like some guidance on veganism, how to get there, why, even online now, which is, it's only been in maybe the last 2 years, online now in like the lupus.org or like the chronic illness sphere of the internet, they recommend a plant-based diet, which I love. And I really, honestly, with everything in me, believe that it has helped me to maintain my health. It has helped me for medications to even work better than when I was eating all kinds of other things, because there's all kinds of things to disrupt the way the medication works. If you are ingesting another mammal's hormones and, you know, breast milk and all that stuff, they all carry the same type of DNA that we carry, right? So then whatever you put in to try to balance your specific DNA is going to be blocked and distorted because you have the steak from last night. You have the milk from this morning in your body. So if you would, I would like to propose a challenge. Because it took me 7 days to figure out that, oh, this is not so hard. I would like to propose a challenge. I didn't even plan to do this. This is off the top of the dome. 7 days. Could we do 7 days of no meat? I'm not even going to hold you on the dairy, even though most people are allergic to dairy anyway, so I don't know why you'd be hurting yourself. 7 days, no meat, and see if your medications work better, if you sleep better, if you feel less sluggish, if you 7 days. Could you give me 7 days? I'm going to propose it. I'm going to make a separate post that's going to give some rules and regulations. And I will be here. I will be here to help you. Whatever you need. I'm going to post some documentaries. The one that's out right now that's fire is They're Trying to Kill Us. Especially my people of color. They're Trying to Kill Us documentary. It's free on YouTube right now, which it wasn't for a long time. Like you had to, buy tickets and blah, blah, blah. Go watch They're Trying to Kill Us. It is bomb. It is very, very good. It's about a lot of disparities in like where meat is coming from and how they're doing things and how unethical it is in general. So that is a roundabout of my story. I hope that it made sense and it was, very helpful to people who are looking to go vegan. I'm not here to guilt anyone. I am here to help whoever is really looking for how to make this happen for themselves. Because I know a lot of people are curious and just have no idea how to start and have no idea, like, do I just go in my fridge and throw everything away? Maybe not. There are people who don't have any other options you can donate to and that kind of thing. Like heart disease doesn't need to be your future. Chronic illness with taking extra medications that aren't working for you because you have so much extra hormones and disruptions in your body, that doesn't have to be it for you. If it's a health thing, being more plant-based is going to help you. If it is a mood disorder thing, being more plant-based is going to help you. If you want to have a planet for your babies to live on, being plant-based is going to help you. And I am here to help you as well. If you need any guidance on being plant-based for the 7 days, show me in the comments, show me in, send me DMs, who's going to do this challenge. I will post something every day that's going to be helpful vegan-wise for y'all. I just gave myself an assignment. I wasn't even planning on that. Let's see what happens. But thank you so much for being here with me. I'm not even sure if you can tell, but I'm pretty passionate about this topic, and I'm so blessed to be here almost 9 years later, very, very vegan. And I invite you to come along on this journey. I love you so much. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.